Welcome to my first food vlog. So it is 10 minutes until 1 a.m. because I am doing late gym sessions and I am going to make my breakfast now, but I'm going to wash my hands first, of course. Okay, now that the hands are more or less clean, we are going to get started. I also have my post-workout meal here, which is like this. It's cottage cheese, berries, a little bit of honey, protein powder mix that I made in a food processor. So I am going to eat on that while I create the rest of the food, which is my breakfast. Definitely almost didn't drop that. But yeah, the breakfast is going to be pretty simple. I'm going to, of course, use the scale, which is out of battery. Fantastic. So what we do now is we go charge the scale for God knows how long. While the scale is charging up, there's a couple of things that I can do, which is, first of all, grab this blender looking device and we are going to make my seed mix, which I usually add into my breakfast, which is, what the fuck are these seeds? Lindfrön. Well, aren't these the flax seeds? It's the very fine little brown shitlets. I guess it's the flax seeds. It's the little brown ones. So just, well, I don't have a scale. But anyways, I make the mix by eye then, I guess. So I just pour a bunch of them in here. Can you actually see what's happening here? Oh, you can't even. I'm figuring out the setup as I go. I realized that you guys probably didn't see this, but I'm gonna add some flax seeds into this, and I will also add some pumpkin seeds into the mix. Probably that'll do. And once that's done, we are just gonna pop the lid on the bastard, scroll it up, and we're gonna pop it into the food processor, and we are going to blend it fine. Nah, it's probably good enough. So it's basically like this little powderish, more or less. The flax seeds, the brown ones, they don't usually blend, but it's fine. It's whatever. And if you're asking me what's the reason why you're blending your seeds? Because they absorb better in your guts. If you don't blend your seeds, chances are they're gonna come out the way they went in, the way that they're looking when they're going in. They're gonna come out the same way is what I meant to say. All right, we have our fantastic mix here. It does love to stick to the walls all the time, so I'm always having to fucking spill it everywhere. But it's fine. And then I just put it into my little bowl. Oh my god, it's everywhere. And I have this little fantastic mix of pumpkin and the brown seeds, which I'm still thinking that they're called flax seeds, but I don't think they are. Is my camera straight? It's bothering me. It's straight enough. All right, now that's done. Like I said, I'm a sugar addict. So this is, even though it doesn't have that much sugar in it, it's still sweet and it's like a lifesaver. It's like a reward. All right, this is done. Next up, we need the protein powder. Hopefully I can open this cabinet without... Everybody likes to share what they're using. I'm using Pulse Nutrition whey protein powder because this is gluten-free. And like I mentioned in my intro, gluten will kill me. Well, not kill me, but gluten will make me not have a nice time in the bathroom. Yeah, so I can add now things that I know by hand, how to measure them. So usually you just add more or less 1 scoop of the whey protein. That's enough for me. This whole thing, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned, but this whole breakfast will be around, because I like to have a heavy breakfast, it's going to be around 65 grams of protein. It's going to be around, I think it was 1070 calories in total. The carbs and the fats, can't tell you, I don't remember it by my head, so I have to wait for that. I like to add this... what do they call it in English now? It's like the cream. Damn it. What was it called? It's not cream cheese that I'm thinking about. It's more like... It's not cottage cheese, but it's like a blended version of cottage cheese. Yogurt-ish, I guess? Yeah, let's go with yogurt. So, I'm all out of spoons. Everything's in the wash. But yeah, I had the whole tub of thingy in here. Because like I said... I am a sugar addict and I like my things sweet in the morning. I think every person is different that way though. Some people like their breakfast sweet, some people like their breakfast savory. I'm the sweet type of person. I don't know, I just grew up with sweet breakfast. I grew up with cereal, so. Also, I realized I have a tiny ass spoon to eat my post-workout meal for some reason. Even though I have a bigger one here. Okay. Next up we are going to add is, oh, do people still do this? They're like tapping on the boxes for good luck or something. Is oats. These are as well gluten-free, organic whole grain oats, gluten-free version. Then we have a peanut butter here, which I make it myself, again in a food processor. Then next we also add a little bit of honey. And then I add this vanilla flavored soy milk, I believe. Is it? Yeah, soy milk. So all of these fantastic things are going to go in here, but I need to weigh them. And I think the scale is ready, more or less. It's ready. Oh god, not on my black shirt. All the whey protein. Oh, it's even worse now. What the fuck? Where is it? It's getting worse and worse. Every time I wipe it. We're done, so we're going to add 90 grams of oats in here. Oh, it's 89. Well, whatever. I'll survive that. And then we add around 200 milliliters. Oh, I forgot to... Nah, whatever. 200 milliliters of... You can tell I don't track my macros because, you know, I'm like, whatever. If something spills before I reset the scale. But yeah, I usually add around 200-ish. 250-ish, yes. Milliliters of the milk. Then I need to pop in the honey. Something like that. I forgot to reset the scale again. It's because I'm tired. Then we add, if I had a spoon, actually I can use this one. Then we add around 20 grams of this wonderful fiber into our breakfast. Did I say 20? I meant 10. But I usually add 15 because I need fiber in my diet. Because I don't usually get it from what am I doing? I'm trying to put a lid on this. I don't usually get it from my pasta. They should go to the fridge actually. I don't usually get my fiber from pastas and stuff, so I need to add some seeds into my mix to get my little fiber. And then, did anybody notice where I put the spoon that I put the fiber into? Did I throw it into the wash? I think I threw it into the wash. Like an idiot. Because I was planning on using it with the peanut butter. But now it's in the wash. So, we'll use the spoon, I guess. It'll be fine. And I reset the scale, which is fantastic. It's going to taste awesome, I promise. And I want like around 30 grams of peanut butter in here. Nothing to overkill. All right, let's see. We've added this, and this. Honey can go back. These I'll put in the fridge later. Milk is done. All right, so we have our end product here, which is looking mighty dry somehow. I keep putting, you know what? Fuck it. I keep throwing away the spoons, and I can reuse them for some reason. I throw them away. It's too dry. The only reason why I'm not really concerned about counting my macros is because my 17 containers that I ordered were delayed. So I can't meal prep like I planned on. So I can like more or less get the protein that I need. Like I said, I'm going to focus on tracking the protein first. So I know more or less how much protein I'm going to get out of this. I think I said 65, somewhere there. So that's why I'm not like nitpicking on every little thing. Also, I know I've what's the meal for tomorrow? I don't even know. That's why I need meal prepping, because I'm like, yeah, you know, do I need this for something? Yes, I need to eat my post meal, which is definitely not going down fast. And in the morning, I'm gonna also put a banana in there, but not for the nighttime. No, not for the morning. And I just close the lid, and then I contemplate about what did I forget to add to the breakfast. I added the protein. I guess nothing this time. I guess nothing. So this will be my breakfast. And then I'll also probably have some turkey or chicken thighs and rice for lunchish. Then I have like 2 snacks. I have one snack, which is gonna be one of these with an apple. Then I will have my pre-workout meal will be eggs and chickpeas and veggies. And then my post-workout meal will be basically the same thing. Oh, there's a giant strawberry in here. Still frozen. But yeah, I think this was it. This was the breakfast prep on the night before. Super easy to make. It doesn't take a lot of time. Just pop it in the fridge. eat it in the morning, feel happy about it. And again, I modified this to my taste. Everything that I do, I modify for my taste, because when I first made it, it had like missing parts that I knew that I wouldn't enjoy eating it. So kind of modified it and all the macros around it more or less in a way so that I enjoy every ingredient that's in there, because I know that if it's gonna suck, I'm not gonna eat it. So that's the thing, you adapt and you make your own plans. Yeah, I think that's it. I think at the end of this, I'll also include, I think I recorded 2 exercises in the gym. There were too many people in there for me to record. I don't like recording when there's a lot of people, because I don't like to have random people on my videos, and I don't want to make them feel uncomfortable as well. Also, I'm nervous about recording already to begin with, so that's not helping. Yeah, but I think this is it then. Thank you for watching. Breakfast!
The first one is basically a high intensity bench press, I guess I would say. So basically you take like 40% of your 1 rep max, which for me was the 60 kilograms. You lower it slowly to your chest, you pause for like a few seconds, and then you push it up as fast as possible. You do that for like 3 to 4 reps, and you rest for like 45 seconds, and you do that for like 6 sets. And then the crooked pull-ups, yeah, so basically what my goal right now is to do 2 reps, then rest for 1 minute, then do 2 reps like that until 6 sets, and then at the end of it to do 3, I guess I would call them drop steps. When you jump up and you slow yourself down, you control the negative for like 5 seconds all the way down, and then you jump up again and do the same thing for a couple of reps.